What's up, everybody? This is Devonte Wilson and Momiji. Say hello. Hello. I just got back from the gym, but in this video, I'm gonna teach you guys a few tips on how to stay lean all year round. So, tip number one, and I'm gonna keep it clear cut. I'm gonna try and keep the video short, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. So, rule number one, well, tip number one is if you want to stay lean year round, caloric deficit. Caloric deficit. So all that is basically you're expending more energy than you're consuming. So basically you're burning more than you're taking in. So let's say if let me let her down. Go ahead. So basically you're expending more. Come on now, don't lick that. She's licking my little case right here. But basically, you're expending more than you're taking in. So if I'm consuming 2,000 calories a day, but I'm burning 2,500 a day, over 7 days, I'm gonna burn 1 pound of fat, which is 3,500 calories. So if you wanna look lean year round, caloric deficit, that's my number one tip. Regardless, like, you can eat garbage, but if you're eating less than you're burning, you will be lean. You will be leaner. My second tip is nutrition. So there is a big difference between empty calories and nutrient dense calories. So empty calories is like, for an example, a bag of chips. You can eat a whole bag of chips and she got stuck. You too fat, mommy. I need to put her on a caloric deficit. But so there's a big difference between caloric, empty calories and nutrient dense foods. So basically, you can eat a whole bunch of chips, and let's say you go to McDonald's. You order everything on the menu. You eat it all, and you're still hungry. The reason why you're still hungry is because those empty calories are not filling you up. So you eat all of this food, and then what happens is, whenever you put nothing and nothing, what happens? You feel nothing. That's the same thing with the food, the type of food that you consume. But if you put in like filling foods that fill you up, now that's a big difference. That's gonna not only show, because you're gonna look better the more nutrient dense foods that you eat, but on top of that, you're gonna feel fuller, and you're gonna be refueling your body with the nutrients that it needs, on top of, of course, hitting your requirements, whatever that may be. Like, I'm talking about caloric requirements. I don't care about macros. Macros overrated. It makes a diet so much harder than it has to be. Like, if no matter what your macros are, if you're in a caloric deficit, you are going to lose weight. Now, that brings me to tip number 3. I forgot to count for a second. So tip number 3, eat more protein. Why do I say eat more protein? Because the more protein you eat, you will end up, if you eat more protein, you will be more full. I kid you not. If you try and eat a whole bunch of protein throughout the day, you will see what I mean by you will feel full. And and on top of that, the more protein that you eat, the more calories that your body burns, because it's harder for your body to burn protein. So it has to work harder. And so if it works harder, then it has to expend more energy, which is calories. And over time, you will see the results. You will look leaner because you're burning more. Tip number 4, cardio. Oh, but Devonte, I don't want to do cardio. Cardio kills the gains. No, it doesn't. To an extent. So why do I say do cardio? So whenever you do cardio, your body, there's three energy systems for your body. There's the creatine phosphate system, There's the anaerobic glycolysis system, then there's your aerobics system. So whenever you do cardio, let's say, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes, what happens is your body, it takes time for your body to switch off from anaerobic into aerobic, which is, anaerobic is without oxygen, aerobic is with oxygen. So whenever your body switches over to the aerobic system, to utilizing the aerobic system, your body, your body switches from using carbs to fats as your energy source. So as you're doing cardio, your body is using fats for your energy, and your body is burning fat. So the more cardio that you do, the more fat that you're gonna burn, because that is your fuel source. Now my last tip number 5, I think that's 5. So tip number 5 is consistency. No matter how hard you work, if you are not consistent, you won't see the results over time. And I know a lot of people, they want things now. Like, we're in a generation, we're in a time period where we want things now. I want to be big as hell right now. I want to be swole. I want to be this. I want to be that. I want to look like this. I want to look like that. But in reality, that is so far-fetched. It's like in a perfect universe, shoot, we can have things right now. But it's not perfect. So if you want the results, you have to be consistent, keep faith, and just know that you may not see the results right now, but if you keep being consistent, you will see it over time. Hey guys, let me know what you think about the video down in the comments below, and also give me some suggestions on what I should talk about in the next video, or what I should do in the next video. It could be anything from working out, fitness, talking about life. It doesn't matter. I'm at your guys' disposal. I'm here to please you guys, and I'm also here to help. So whatever I can do in my power, I'm willing to do it. To a certain extent, nothing crazy, but you guys get what I'm talking about. Alright guys, talk to you later.